Ladies and gentlemen, I know a lot of people send me stories from a lot of different places, but I have to say, I think this is the first time I've ever gotten a story from Brazil. I'm not saying things don't happen out there, but this is my first time being contacted to give some commentary on a story that is going to turn some of you guys' stomach. So I'm going to warn you, this is going to be your forewarning. The details that we're going to talk about in the story is not going to sit well with your sensibilities. We're going to give some details that might seem a bit graphic, but I want to remind you guys that there is nothing that is more difficult by listening than what these babies, these children have to live through. And we're getting to a point to where now we're starting to reach so many other different places, and I'm thankful and honored that more people do come to hear what we have to say because we do want to make a difference. This story coming out of Brazil, and authorities in Northeast Brazil are looking into the murder of a 5-year-old girl. And y'all see that beautiful little princess right there. So happy and so small. That 5-year-old girl whose mother admitted, I want to brace you. This is going to be hard to listen to. So if you ain't ready, y'all might want to tune away. The mother is accused of ripping her daughter's eyes out of her head and then cutting out a piece of her tongue before she allegedly chewed on this baby's tongue. That woman, that's what she's arrested for and accused of doing. And I know that is going to ruin y'all's stomach. I know that is going to grab your heart and squeeze on it. To even hear, like, did Jay just say what I think he just said? I'm not going to even repeat that. That idiot's name right there, because that's not a mother, that's an idiot. Her name is Josimar Gomez. I'm going to call her Josie because it's a little bit easier for me to pronounce. Josie Gomez, the mother, was arrested at her home in the municipality of Maravilha on Sunday and then confessed to investigators that she killed her daughter, that beautiful baby, Brenda da Silva, because her daughter was possessed by a devil, according to the Brazilian outlet, and that's what so the Brazilian news reported this. So the civil police said that Marino da Silva made a call for help at 4 p.m. local time after his 30-year-old daughter had locked herself in a bathroom with his granddaughter for 30 minutes and refused to open the door. The family's worries worsened after they spotted a trail of blood and water pouring from out of a drain behind the home that is located in Maravilha village of São Cristóvão. Marino da Silva then broke down the door and found the mother, Gomez, clutching onto the scissors as Brenda da Silva, the little daughter, was lying on the floor without her eyes and tongue. I don't give a damn where this story comes out of. That is, I don't know that I've heard a worse story. We've heard a lot of bad stories. Let me just keep telling the story. Authorities arrived and saw the mother Gomez praying and holding a rosemary next to her daughter's dead body before they placed her under arrest. Investigators believe that these injuries, inflicted with a pair of scissors while she was still alive, caused this baby's death. It has also been reported that Gomez was sedated and then taken to the police station in the nearby municipality of Demiro Gouveia. Gomez reportedly gave a garbled statement to the police. The the following morning in a number of languages, including Spanish. In an otherwise incoherent statement, she is said to have denied gouging out her daughter's eyes and putting her daughter's tongue in her own mouth. Just the thought of that is just damn. Gomez told authorities that her child was still alive and instead she had killed the demon who was living inside of that baby. The suspect is known to suffer from mental health issues, including depression, and it is believed that she carried out the attack during a psychotic episode. But here's where we gotta pause again. For those who are gonna just say, oh, it's mental illness, that's why she did it, it's mental illness. I'm gonna reiterate that mental illness in America and across the world is no longer going to be an excuse that we give somebody for killing a kid. That bitch is just flat out evil. She is a horrible mother, a horrible parent, a horrible human. She has a horrible soul, and her soul is required in hell next to Satan himself. Stop blaming us on mental illness. Because you know why I say that? Because if you knew that she had mental illness and she presented a danger to her children because of mental illness, then she should not have been allowed to be a parent if she presented a danger to her children. The only reason they would say mental illness after the fact that she murdered her kid is because you guys knew in that area that she presented a danger to her children prior. That'd be the only way that makes sense. So I think across the world, we need to say no more mental illness. You should not be allowed to be a parent if you have mental illness that presents a danger to children. Flat out. Now, at the urging of Marahiva District Attorney Clayton Piera, Gomez, who remains in police custody, was transferred to the hospital. I know I ain't pronouncing some of them names right, but what the hell ever. Was transferred to the hospital of custody and psychiatric treatment for a full psychological and psychiatric evaluation. I've already said what I had to say about this story, but there is absolutely no excuse that I will ever give this woman for doing that to that baby. That baby could not speak for herself, nor could she defend herself against the tyranny of her stupid-ass Brazilian mother who took some scissors to a baby's face. That woman does not deserve to breathe on this planet any longer. Satan has a velvet red letter with her name on it, and he is awaiting for her to get it in hell. And like I say, I hope that they give her the fullest penalty under law and then multiply that by 2. Because I'm sure that they don't have enough laws on the books to give this woman what she deserves. And that baby did not deserve what she got. So let me get this baby's picture back up on the screen as a solo shot, because she's a beautiful little girl. And I want y'all to look at that smile. This baby deserved to grow up and become something great. This is one of the worst stories I've heard, and definitely one of the saddest. So let me say, young princess, young Brazilian princess, R.I.P. baby, R.I.P. It doesn't get any easier, but I do thank you guys for supporting our message, for trying to give these babies a voice and advocate for justice for our babies. We're the AFC, where we advocate for children first. From my heart to yours, I love you all, and thank you guys so much for listening to this stream. We will see you guys on the next stream, because we do have more stories to present. So make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Support our message and support what we're trying to accomplish, okay? Thank you guys so much.